back on Max Forte to bring another unboxing. This time I believe it's from Italy. I think it's a company called Francesca dell'Oro, which means Golden Francesca, or the Golden Francesca. Anyway, so basically this, like you see here at the top, it says Francesca dell'Oro Excellence Italian Parfum Alchemy. So this came from Firenze, and I'm going to open this. I have never smelled this. This is basically a gentleman called Alessandro from the Facebook groups. How you doing, Alessandro? Ciao. So he was nice enough to send me this package and wanted me to experience the line. I was very happy to do so because I've never heard of the brand, nor have I ever smelled anything from the brand. So I'm very curious and very excited to open this box and smell, you know, what's inside. So basically, let's open the box. Let's see what we have. We have Francine, which is the first sample. Then we have another sample here that it's called Ambrosina. Another one that it's called Unsaid. Then we have another one that's called White Plumage. White Plumage. Another one that's called Very Light. What else do we have here? There's a couple more. Lullaby. Lullaby. Let's see what else we have. There's another Lullaby, so it's basically the same one. Very nice. We got a couple very nice pens from Francesca dell'Oro. The business card, contact card from Alessandro Carretta. So yeah, Alessandro Carretta was extremely nice to send this package over with some of the samples from the brand. And there's a couple booklets in here that I assume will tell me about the brand. So yeah, this little booklet here came with the package. This is located, I believe, in Piacenza in Italy, and it talks about every one of the fragrances that are offered by the brand. Very beautiful booklet, very nicely done. This is a nice waxed paper, great quality. This is Ambrosine, Very Light, which is has a picture of a gentleman here in a black suit. Then we have Unsaid, White Plumage, Lullaby, and that's it. So Alchimia Design. So I have to dig into this line because, like I said, this is my first looking at this line. I've never actually had any experiences with this line, so I don't know exactly what to expect as far as the fragrances are concerned. You know, what kind of fragrances are going to be, if they're going to be light, heavy, fresh. Looks of the brochures and stuff, it seems like Very Light is going to be the guy fragrance here. Everything else is going to be geared toward women. So that's it. That's all I have here in the package. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some test strips. I'll be right back to try these fragrances for you. Be right back. Alright guys, so let's do the first impressions on this line. So the first one I'm going to do is going to be one that's called Lullaby, and this is pretty much for women. I saw some information on FragranceNet from Francesca dell'Oro. This is Lullaby. Let's do a first impressions on Lullaby, guys. This is said to be a women's fragrance. It's a floral fruity. It has apple, coconut, jasmine, hibiscus, vanilla, musk, amber, and iris. So I'm gonna put a little bit here, a little dab here on my skin. Wow, I gotta tell you guys, this is it's got a nice concentration. I think all these are gonna be eau de parfum, and I don't feel that these have much alcohol at all. I think that these are mostly very highly concentrated. I really like the smell. Lullaby is very nice. It's a rather soft floral, and definitely for women. Very beautiful fragrance. This was launched in 2013, and like I said, it opens up with apple and coconut. Then you have some floral notes of jasmine, hibiscus. In the dry down, you're going to get iris, amber, vanilla, and musk. Very nice, beautiful fragrance. Can definitely see my significant other rocking this out. So next up, we're going to do Francine. Francine is also another women's fragrance. It's got the little blue sample package. It's an eau de parfum concentration. Like I said, I think all of these are eau de parfum. And I think they're very highly concentrated when it comes to the oil concentration. I think they're very, very nice fragrances. What a nice, beautiful little packaging. Nice sprayer. It has a little cap on it. So let's dive into the Francine, which is also a floral green fragrance, not floral fruity like Lullaby. Okay. Alright, this has more body to it. It's got some citrus up top. I definitely sense a lot of citruses. This is very floral and green. And it says that it has musk, amber, and precious woods at the dry down. So definitely more body than Lullaby. Lullaby is very soft. This is definitely stronger. Not my taste because, as you guys know, I don't really like floral fragrances. This is definitely very floral and green. So Francine is definitely a pass for me, but nevertheless, great quality fragrance. Francesca dell'Oro, we're going to do Amberzine. Okay, Amberzine is a fragrance that was made for men and women. So that's the yellow packaging. And this is a unisex scent from the line. Okay, Amberzine, said to be unisex. Let's try that. That's Oriental woody fragrance. Let's see what we get out of this one, guys. Wow, I really like this one, guys. This is right up my alley. We got some beautiful tangerine with cinnamon up top, some roses in the middle. The dry down, you get cedar, sandalwood, musk, and amber. Beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness. I really enjoy Amberzine, guys. Wow, this is amazing. Amberzine gets a... so if I had to give a note to Lullaby for a women's light scent, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Francine, it's a very floral green fragrance. I'll give it 6 out of 10. It's 5.5, 6 out of 10. But Amberzine definitely gets a 10 out of 10. Beautiful, just from a first sniff. 9.5, 10. Beautiful fragrance, guys. Next up, we're going to do White Plumage. White Plumage is right here. It's got the green sample package. Let's see what we get from White Plumage. White Plumage is a women's fragrance. It's an aromatic fougere. White Plumage. Let's see what we get from this guy. This is for women. Again, most of the line is geared toward women, but there's definitely some unisex scents here. Okay, White Plumage is very nice. You get this beautiful milky coffee with a little bit of floral background. It's very unique, very sensuous, very sensual, very sexy scent. Definitely like it. I'd give this an 7.5, 8 out of 10. White Plumage, very nice for women. Next up, we're going to do Unsaid, which is an Oriental Floral. Unsaid, right here. That's the orange sample package. And again, guys, this came straight from Italy to me so that I could do this for you guys. A gentleman by the name of Alessandro Carretta, he approached me and asked me if I wanted to sample these, and I said absolutely, send them my way, and I'll show the fragrance community what I think about the line. So far, so good. But again, these are more for women. These are mostly for women. So this is Unsaid. It's an Oriental Floral. You get tonka bean, you get plums, ginger, some sandalwood, and some flowers. This is definitely unique and different. I guess the combination of flowers is giving me a little bit of an animalic kind of vibe. Not something that I enjoy that much. So Unsaid is going to get a 6 out of 10. It's definitely one that is not one of my favorites. It's probably my least favorite right now. It's got a lot of florals, and it's giving me a little bit of a animalic vibe that I'm really not digging. All right, last but not least, I left this one on purpose. This is an Oriental Spices. This is very tight for men. So you see here, there's a picture of a gentleman in a very, very nice suit. So this here was 100% made for a gentleman. So I think this is going to be very nice. It's an Oriental spicy fragrance. I see a lot of notes that I enjoy. Here's very tight. And let's see what we get. This is like a dark green and black. Let's see what we get here out of this very tight fragrance, guys. This is the only one that was made 100% for the male public. Let's see what we get, guys. Here's a card. Let's get a couple of shots in there. Oh, this is beautiful, guys. This has saffron, guaiac wood, vetiver, honey, elemi. I believe it has rosemary, and last but not least, it has white tobacco. My goodness, guys, this is beautiful. What I get out of this, right off the bat, it's got a little bit of the Tuscan leather by Tom Ford's vibe with the saffron and the white tobacco, but then it has something more mysterious and very, very intriguing about it. But it's beautiful fragrance, guys. This is, I could see anyone rocking this early spring, fall, and winter. But this could be signature scent as well if you go easy on a trigger. It's got some beautiful elements. This is the highlight of the collection for me. This is going to get a straight 10, and Ambrosine was very nice too. So these are my first impressions here for this line for Francesca dell'Oro. I hope you appreciate it. Drop your comments down below. Let me know if any of you guys have smelled anything from this line. I'm curious to know if you guys know anything about this. For all you women out there, let me know if you've ever smelled this, if you like it. I may do a drawing for some of these female samples. If I get enough feedback from you guys, let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you smelled it, if you like it. You know, from all these 6 samples, Lullaby, Ambrosine, White Plumage, Francine, very tight and unset. Let me know which one is your favorite. And let me know if you have any questions about the brand. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon.